Hey everyone, buckle up because there's some juicy gossip making the rounds. It seems like Beyonce and Jay-Z's fairy tale romance might be hitting some rough waters. Yep, you heard it right. Rumor has it Beyonce's ready to call it quits and walk away from the marriage, and you know what's crazy, Jeff. Recently, Jay-Z was all about Beyonce during his Grammy speech, throwing shade at the Recording Academy for not giving her the respect she deserves throughout her solo career. Oh, and speaking of revealing guess who's now spilling the tea on Jay-Z and Beyonce's relationship? None other than 50 Cent himself. He's dropping bombshells left and right about what really went down between the power couple. Trust me, you don't want to miss this festa, especially the juicy details we're about to spill about. Jay-Z and Beyonce started brewing at the recent Grammy Awards. Now Beyonce's been nominated for Album of the Year a whopping 4 times, which is like the grand prize at the Grammys, but she's ever managed to snatch it. Last year, everyone was buzzing about her album Renaissance, thinking she had it in the bag. But guess what? Harry Styles swooped in and took the win with Harry's House, leaving fans seriously ticked off because they were convinced Beyonce's album was miles better. Jay-Z was fired up about it that he even went on Tidal, his own platform, just to let off some steam about why Beyonce got snubbed. But here's the twist: he didn't straight up bash the Grammys for favoring Beyonce. Instead, he was like, look, we've been dreaming about rocking the Grammys since we were kids, and that's all cool. We just want them to get it right. You know, Jay's gets that music's a matter of taste, but fairness is key. All they're asking for is a level playing field because they're super passionate about their craft.
I'm just saying, we want y'all to get it right. We love y'all. We love y'all. We love y'all. We want y'all to get it right. At least get it close to right. And obviously, it's subjective. Y'all don't got to clap at everything. Obviously, it's subjective because, you know, it's music and it's opinion-based. But, you know, some things, you know, I don't want to embarrass this young lady, but she has more Grammys than everyone and never won Album of the Year. So even by your own metrics, that doesn't work. Think about that. The most Grammys, never won Album of the Year. That doesn't work. You know, some of you gonna go home tonight and feel like you've been robbed.
So Jay-Z and his crew were all about looking up to legends like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder. Back in the day, Stevie Wonder scored big at the Grammys, taking home the trophy 3 out of 4 years in a row. Jay-Z wasn't exactly thrilled about it last year, and folks were thinking maybe he'd let it slide by now. I mean, Beyonce did become the most decorated artist in Grammy history, so there was definitely reason to celebrate, but nope, Jay-Z was still holding onto that grudge, even when he snagged the Global Icon Award at the Grammys last week. He couldn't resist bringing up the same old issue, calling out the Academy for showing favoritism towards his wife. He made it clear he wasn't trying to cause a scene or anything. You know, it's all about music and opinion, but some things you just can't let slide. Now, people had all sorts of opinions about this whole mess. Some thought Jay-Z was just being greedy, griping about Beyonce not nabbing Album of the Year when she's already got a whopping 32 Grammys under her belt, more than anyone else in history. They figured he should just be grateful for all the success Beyonce's had instead of whining about what she hasn't achieved. But then on the other hand, plenty of folks found it kind of sweet that Jay-Z was standing up for his lady like that. I mean, the fact that he was still speaking up for her over a year later showed he really cared about her and what mattered to her, and the fact that he chose to shine the spotlight on her instead of himself during his big moment was pretty heartwarming to see. But hey, there might be more to the story than meets the eye. Rumor has it that Jay-Z's defense of Beyonce was actually a last-ditch effort to win her back, because apparently they've been living separate lives for a while now. Yep, word on the street is they've been putting on a front in public, acting like a happy couple, kind of like Will and Jada Smith did until Jada spilled the beans last year. This gossip came straight from blogger Storm Monroe. Wow. O claimed to have some insider scoop on the situation, hinting that the power couple might be headed for Splitsville because Beyonce is supposedly gearing up to file for divorce from Jay-Z.
The powers that be, the PTB, the industry, whatever you want to call them, once they're done with Diddy, right? And this is going to be going on for some time, but once, I guess you can say the public humiliation, basically after the major documentaries come out, right? After they are done with Diddy, Jay-Z is up next to be exposed.
Now, while some diehard beyond Beyonce's fame's fan probably celebrating this news because let's be real, they've been rooting for Beyonce to kick Jay-Z to the curb and move on with her life for ages. Things just got a whole lot messier, especially after Beyonce dropped the bombshell that Jay-Z admitted to cheating on her with some woman known as Becky with the good hair, but Beyonce chose to tough it out standing by her man through all that drama, and now she's hitting him with divorce papers. Yeah, something. Ung's definitely fishy here. I mean, she's been ride or for years. She's had to put up with people gossiping about their age gap and how Jay might have pulled a fast one on her to tie the knot. Whenever folks start digging into Beyonce and Jay's relationship, you can bet that the topic significant age difference comes up. Beyonce, born in 81, is 42 now, while Jay-Z, who came into the world in 69, is a whopping 53, making that a solid 13-year gap. Now, when you're both well into your 40s and beyond, and a G-gap might not raise too many eyebrows, but let's rewind to when they first met. Beyonce was a fresh 18 and Jay-Z was a seasoned 31. Now that's the kind of age difference that gets people talking as rumors swirl about Beyonce and Jay-Z's marriage hitting rough waters. Look back on the journey that brought them to this point. From the highs of their chart-topping collaborations to the lows of public scandals, their relationship has been a roller coaster ride of fame, love, and resilience. So let's rewind the clock and dig deeper into the timeline of one of music's most iconic power couples, tracing the steps that led them to where they are today. Beyonce and Jay-Z have been like the ultimate power couple for forever. They've been dominating the scene together and separately for who knows how long. Remember when they dropped that joint album, Everything Is Love, total game changer. And let's not forget their solo hits, Beyonce's epic visual album Lemonade and Jay-Z's bang-hanger Impact State of Mind with Alicia Keys. But they're not just about music. Jay-Z's Rock Nation entertainment agency is killing it, and he even brought the Nets to Brooklyn. Plus, he's making big bucks with smart investments, becoming the first hip-hop billionaire. Beyonce is holding her own too, mentoring rising stars, running the Ivy Park fashion line, and racking up a record-breaking 32 Grammy Awards. And can we talk about their kids, Rumi Sir and Blue Ivy Carter, already making history with a solid 2-decade relationship under their belt? They're like the definition of family goals. Sure, they've had their ups and downs, but if anyone can make a marriage work at this level, it's them. Here's how they got together and stayed together. Beyonce and Jay-Z first met sometime between 1999 and 2000, but they didn't rush into anything. Beyonce was just 18 when they crossed paths and 19 when they started dating. They took their time building a strong friendship before diving into romance. They made their official debut as a couple in Vanity Fair's Music Issue, but before that, they were friends for a solid year and a half. Friendship first, romance later. All right, let's rewind to 2002 when we got their first ever musical collab, 3 Bonnie and Clyde. It was like bam, we knew they were a powerhouse, both on and off stage. Then just a year later, they dropped the legendary track Crazy in Love, and man, it was lit. Grammy-winning lit. The song didn't hold back on their love story, and fans were all over it. Fast forward to 2004, and we saw them hit the red carpet together at the VMAs. It was like superstars announcing to the world, yep, we're a thing. Beyonce once was already thinking about weddings, talking about her dream ceremony with her Destiny's Child crew. As bridesmaids, they ended up tying the knot in a chills ceremony on April 4th, 2008, a special date for the couple who are all about that number 4 in their lives. A little while later, they spilled the beans about their relationship in an interview, stressing how important and privacy was for them. Then in 2011, at the Blue Ivy VMAs, Beyonce dropped the bombshell about her pregnancy during a jaw-dropping performance, a huge moment for the couple. Come January 2012, Blue Ivy Carter came into the world, and the Knowles Carter legacy officially began. Got our first peek at Blue Ivy through Beyonce's unique photo release on Tumblr. Beyonce also blew everyone away with her rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner at President Obama's inauguration.